If there is one genre I'm the most intimidated by, it is fantasy, but I love it and I keep buying fantasy books, and this video is going to help me with that. Hey everyone, it's Rose and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be reading fantasy books that I've bought but I haven't read because I'm really intimidated by them. Whenever I see a new trending fantasy series, I buy the books and then I don't pick them up because I'm worried I'm not going to understand it or I'm not going to love it like everyone else, or for whatever reason. I have the most books on my TBR. They're all fantasy, like my highest genre. So in today's video we're going to be reading, spoiler free, a bunch of fantasy books off my TBR, and we're going to get over that fear and just get over putting it off because I'm nervous, and we're going to do it together, okay? So here I have a stack of 5 fantasy books. I'm not going to show you them just in case I don't end up reading these ones and we swap some out, but they are all part of series. 4 of them are the first books in a series and 1 of them is the latest release in a series, but it's a really hyped up book and that's why I'm nervous for it. But the goal of today is to read some fantasy. I think most of them are like they have some sort of romance in. All of them but 1 I know has some sort of romance in. I'm not sure about the one on the bottom. So fantasy, romantasy. As far as I'm aware, these are all adult, and that is what the plan is for this video. I am so nervous, but hopefully I find some new favourite reads and this will teach me to stop putting off books I'm nervous about. So the first book I'm going to be reading in today's video is the first book in a series I have heard amazing things about, and I also hope I enjoy it because I own the first 4 books in this series, and that is The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle L. Jensen. I am so excited for this book. I have seen some of the book besties love it so much. I've heard the most amazing things. I think there are 5 books out and I own books 1 to 4. So if I like it, I can binge the whole series. I know this has romance in it as well, so we've got a subplot of that. This is about I think she's a woman. She might still be a teenager. I'm not quite 100% sure. Anyway, she is raised as a warrior and her task is to go and marry the king or prince or ruler of this other place. And she's supposed to, you know, seduce her husband, find out what's going on and take him down. But I think she ends up falling for him and maybe realizing that the side she's on might not have been telling her the truth. That is not a spoiler because I haven't read the book, but this is the first one we're going to be picking up. It is relatively short as well for a fantasy book. It's like 350 pages and it has some really pretty artwork on like the first page of each chapter. So I'm really excited. Her name is Lara and I've heard she's a badass, so I am even more excited. I love me a good FMC. So like I said, spoiler free, this intro has been long enough. I'm gonna get started with The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle L. Jensen and I will be back to give you some thoughts once I've read some. Okay, I am on page 122, chapter 16. I am obsessed with this book. It is so good. It is written so well. I am loving the slow burn romance that I know is going to be happening. I love the world. I love our FMC. I am having the best time reading this book. The ring light was annoying me with the glasses, but yeah, it is. I'm flying through this. Like, it is so much fun. I'm having such a good time. I'm already so glad I started filming this video because this is feeling like a 4 stars at least so far. Like, I know I'm only maybe a third of the way through, but it is so good so far. I'm, yeah, having such a good time. Definitely going to continue this a little bit more tonight, but I am tired, so I'll be doing the majority of it tomorrow. Okay, so I'm like, I think 70 pages, 80 pages from the end. I'm having such a good time with this book. It is really fun. I'm definitely going to be continuing this series. I don't want this vlog to turn into me just reading one whole series, but I will definitely read the other books in this series in different reading vlogs because I think it's really fun. And yeah, this is feeling like a 4 stars, but obviously I have a little bit more to go, so I'm going to finish this up now and then I'll let you know the actual rating and we'll move on to a new book from the stack. But like, I just want to continue this series, so later on in the video we might read book 2 as well. I don't want it to be, like I said, all of the books just read in this one is from the same series, but I might not be able to get my mind off it. So we'll have to see how it goes. So I just finished The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle L. Jensen. This doesn't quite feel like a 4 stars now I finished it, so I'm gonna go with 3.5. It was really, really good. It felt really refreshing to read, and I cannot wait to continue this series. I'm definitely gonna be continuing it in another video, and yeah, so far I really recommend. I've only read the first book, but I can recommend it because it was really fun. I'm not gonna pick what we're gonna read next until I actually have time to sit down and read, because I am a mood reader at heart, so I don't know what we're gonna read next, but you'll be able to find out in a minute. The second fantasy series I'm intimidated by that I'm gonna pick up in this video is the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy by Kerri Maniscalco. Now, this is the one where if I'm gonna DNF any, it will be this series, just because I've tried to pick this book up multiple times and I've never got further than the first few chapters just because I'm not getting on with the writing style, but I really want to give it one last go because I do think if I can get past that, I will really enjoy the actual story and like plot line. So this is about the 7 princes of hell, and Wrath is the one in this trilogy, and then I think that's a spin-off series with the other princes. But anyway, in this trilogy it's about Amelia and her twin sister Vittoria, who are witches that secretly live among humans. One night Vittoria misses dinner service and Amelia finds her body desecrated beyond belief, and she seeks vengeance at any cost, and then she meets one of the wicked. That was me trying to read that and give nothing away, even though it literally was on the back. But yeah, so I have read like the first few chapters before, and like the plot sounds so interesting, but I'm not vibing with the writing style. But I'm gonna give it one last proper good go, and if I can get past it and really enjoy it, who knows, I might end up loving this series. This one is just under 400 pages, I think. Like 380. I do own the whole trilogy, so that's another reason why I hope I like this, because then I can binge the trilogy. But I am gonna get started. I think I'm gonna get it up on my Kindle and try and at least give it 50 pages. I'm gonna do, because I've only ever got like, I want to say like 30 in the few times I picked it up, so I want to give it at least like 5-ish chapters. Want to give it a good go and see what it does, and hopefully I'll be able to push past what I've thought before about it and end up really enjoying it, or at least end up knowing for good that it's not for me and not just having it sitting on my shelves intimidating me and me not knowing. It's been a little while. I'm about 50 pages into Kingdom of the Wicked. I will say I'm not loving it, but I'm intrigued enough to continue. I did say like I'll evaluate at the 50 pages mark, and I am going to continue and hope it gets a bit more intriguing. There's no like, I'm not hating on the book, it's just I knew that there was a chance this wouldn't be my thing going into it, but I'm intrigued enough to continue, like I said. I do also want to have an audiobook on the go, so we're also going to start book 3 for this video. And this is a big one, guys. This is big. We have Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. Now this came out at the end of January. It's now May when I'm filming this. I did my reread of Fourth Wing, which was a 5 stars. I did my reread of Iron Flame, which was 4.5, and then I got really intimidated because it's such a popular series and such a popular book that I've been putting it off for fear of like being underwhelmed, or like, I don't know, people's series not being right or being right and then it's low-key spoiled it kind of thing. I don't know, but I'm finally going to get over it and listen to the audiobook because I really like the audiobook narration style they do. So I will continue reading this on my Kindle, and I'm going to have this for audio. I feel like they are very different books, so I'm not going to get them confused. Normally when I read more than one book on the go, they're different genres. Although these are both fantasy, they are wildly different fantasies, so I highly doubt I'm gonna get them mixed up. It's Sunday evening when I'm filming this clip, which is why I'm picking up an audiobook, because if you've not watched one of my reading vlogs before, I, during the week, walk to and from work twice a day, and I always listen to an audiobook while I do, so I had to get one started this evening so that I can be ready to go into it on my walk tomorrow. It is Monday evening and I have updates for you guys. First up, Kingdom of the Wicked. I am 67 pages in. I'm on chapter 9. I'm not loving it, but I'm definitely not hating it, and I am intrigued enough to continue. I'm hoping it picks up because, like I said, only 67 pages in, like I'm barely 20%, so I am going to continue reading. If I'm still like, if I'm halfway through and I'm still not loving it, maybe we'll talk about DNFing, but for now I'm not hating it, and I'm intrigued enough to continue. Like, I'm not wanting to pick up the book, if that makes sense. I don't really know how else to explain that. As for Onyx Storm, I am 119 pages in. I'm loving the audiobook so much. I love all 3 of the audiobooks for the Empyrean series. I forgot how much I loved some of these characters. I'm having the best time. This is so good. So much is happening. It's so fast paced, just like the rest of the series, and this is just such a good time. I don't think it's going to be a 5-star, but definitely like minimum of a 4. I mean, I think minimum 4.5 so far. I'm literally like a fifth of the way in, but I rated Full Thing 5 stars. 6 stars, honestly. Iron Flame was 4.5, and I'm liking this just as much as Iron Flame so far, if not more, so it's going well. I am going to listen to some more of this audiobook for a bit now before I fall asleep. I will listen to it tomorrow to and from work, and when I have some free time we'll continue with this on my Kindle. That's kind of all I have to say. This is the last book out in the series, obviously. I'm sure everyone's aware, but if not. So it also helps with my not being in the middle of too many series, because with Kingdom of the Wicked we're also obviously starting a new series, but we're also finishing one, so it's evening out. It is Tuesday afternoon, and I've read no more of Kingdom of the Wicked. It's not calling my name. It's not. But you know what it is? The Onyx Storm audiobook, because I'm over 200 pages in now, and I'm having the best time. This is so good, so action-packed. I love all the characters so much. It just keeps getting better and better, and I'm having such a good time. So I'm very glad I picked it up. We're back to the OG angle. I'm now 350 pages in. There's my bookmark. Oh my gosh, this is feeling like it could be a 5 stars. It is so good. So much is happening plot-wise. So much is happening, like, action scenes. I'm just having the best time, and I think I'm going to try and finish it tonight, honestly. No updates on Kingdom of the Wicked. I still haven't picked it up, but at least there's some on Onyx Storm. 5 stars. What the actual hell? I've just been down a deep dive looking up everyone's theories, because I had to reread the last couple chapters like 10 times to make sense of it. Oh my god. 5 stars. I'm in shock. I need to process. I'll talk to you when I've had some time to think about this. I just got home from work, which is why I look a mess. Let's not talk about it. We've got more important things to talk about. Onyx Storm, yes, I finished it yesterday. I rated it 5 stars. Oh my gosh, I've been deep diving into so many different forums because I needed other people to explain their theories for it for me. I'm gonna go and watch some YouTube videos today about other people's theories for the ending, because who was it? If you know, you know. The brother, who was it? Where was she? Oh, I need the next book and it's not coming up for ages. So good. I'm so glad I read it, but oh my god. As for Kingdom of the Wicked, I'm on page 122. So like a third of the way in. It's getting a bit better now. I'm starting to have a better time. I do want to start another audiobook because I like doing multiple on the go, and I don't want to listen to the audiobook of this one because I'm enjoying like reading it on my Kindle. So I'm going to read some more of this today, and then I'll probably pick up the next fantasy book in audio format, but I don't know what one that's going to be yet. So I'll talk to you when I've done some more reading, and we'll pick book 4. We should finish book 3 first because it was going to be book 2, and now I've confused myself by talking in a circle. So I started another audiobook. I'm 40%-ish into Kingdom of the Wicked, but I don't have any other updates for you guys. I'm starting to enjoy it more the more I read, but can't really tell you anything. So the book I have picked up on audio is The Starlight Heir by Emily Howard. This is the Fairy Loot edition, and oh my goodness, look at this hardback, like the naked hardback. I'm obsessed. Like, it is just gorgeous. Anyway, not the point. So this is like quite an easy read. I am really enjoying it, and it is a good audiobook so far. How far am I into this? 78 pages, and it's like 350, so a pretty short read as well. So this is about a blacksmith, and she gets a letter summoned to like have a chance to marry the prince, and she's like, why me? Like, I'm not your typical, I'm not rich, I'm not fancy, you know what I mean? But apparently 100 girls get chosen, and then they like compete in these different trials to like see who's gonna be his best match. But there's more to it than that, but I can't say anything else. But I'm really liking this so far. I'm liking what I think is going to be the romance. I am really intrigued by who this like other character's POV we're getting. I am going to listen to a bit more of this tomorrow. I have a pretty busy day at work, but then I have a whole week off for the school's half term. So I will definitely be spending that time reading a lot of books. So we'll definitely be finishing Kingdom of the Wicked, and then who knows what will happen other than that. So I am like halfway into The Starlight Heir now. The dialogue especially is quite cringy. The writing is quite cringy. We've got loads of like TikTok words, if that makes sense, like TikTok phrases like thick thighs save lives, and like it's just really taking me out of a fantasy story. Like, I don't know how to explain it. What Emmy reads, I talk about her a lot on this channel. I love her and her book recs. She explained it a lot better than me. But I'm feeling the same way that it seems like she did. I don't know, and like that I'm so tiny, I'm so small, like, oh, I'm not that small, oh, you only reach up to my chest, like stuff like that is happening too. Like, I don't know, I'm just not liking it. But it is a short book. I'm like 160 pages in. I've got the audiobook up, but I will say, like, the cringy language is made so much worse when I'm physically hearing someone else say it. Yeah, I don't know, maybe the narrator's not for me of the audiobook, but I'm not having the best time. I haven't read any more of Kingdom of the Wicked. I'm not loving this one either. This is not doing great for me, honestly. Like, we started off well, but I'm not loving either of the books I'm reading right now. So let's hope they pick up. What have you got? You're not supposed to have a rock in the house, are you? But you look so cute. And you. You're cute too. And then we've got the third one over there, having a sleep. A little update for you guys. I'm on page 141 of Kingdom of the Wicked, and I've made the decision to DNF this series. I don't want to pick it up. It is starting to put me in a slump because I don't want to pick it up, and it makes me not want to pick up another book because I know I need to finish this one for the video, and like, I'm just not vibing with it. I mean, it's like, I may pick it up in the future, but I am gonna unhaul the series because I have the whole trilogy on my Kindle anyway, so if I do want to go back to it, I don't need the physical copies. Bit of a disappointing one, but like, it was only gonna get a low rating anyway because I really wasn't enjoying it. So that's officially book 3 done, I guess. As for The Starlight Heir, I'm on chapter 15 now. Just see where that is on. 173 pages in. I don't like this one either, but I'm going to continue with it because at least I have the audiobook. Yeah, let's hope this one picks up because our last read was a disappointing one, so I'm gonna try and have high hopes for this one, guys, but I'm really not loving it. I'm trying so hard to not DNF this book as well. It's just getting more and more cringy, like I'm not liking it at all. I'm gonna carry on for a bit longer, but if it doesn't get better, we might have to DNF 2 books back to back. Impress me. Might not look like it, but it's been a few hours since the last clip. I bowed through and finished the Starlight Air. I'm thinking like 2 stars. I didn't like it. I didn't hate it enough to DNF it in the end. I don't know. I don't really have anything to say about this one. It was quite cringy. If there's going to be more in the series, I will not be reading them. I don't know. That's all, really. So I think that's where I'm going to leave this video because I'm honestly in such a fantasy slump after the DNF and the 2 stars that if I tried to pick up a fantasy book for book 5, like, it's just not happening. So I read 4 out of the 5 that I planned on reading. We had The Bridge Kingdom, which was 3.5 stars. So I started a new fantasy series. I then finished a fantasy series. We had Onyx Storm, which I rated 5 stars. And then we had a DNF of a series, Kingdom of the Wicked, and then a standalone, The Starlight Air, 2 stars. This was quite fun. I'm not going to be reading fantasy for a little while now because I'm sick and tired of it, actually. Yeah. That's all from me in today's video. If you'd like to see more from me, please be sure to like and subscribe as I post new videos every single week. I hope you have a lovely day and I will see you in another video. Bye!